Harlows is known for their fine cuisine, but they're also known for their handcrafted cocktails. And to be honest, cocktails are making a big comeback right now. And one of the gentlemen that can tell us a little bit more about them, what they serve here, is Robert Hoover. And Robert, you are the bartender here at Harlows. Nice to see you. And I just mentioned the handcrafted cocktails.
Yeah.
We are seeing a resurgence in
a nice renaissance. Yeah.
Really want great cocktails, and also, as you said, a resurgence of cocktails, but from the past. People want things that are traditionally served back in the 1920s and the 1930s, and you know about them, and you're also going to show us one in just a moment, sort of your riff on a classic drink.
That's right.
Have you seen this here? Just the people coming in and saying, instead of going, oh, I just want a scotch, they'll go, well, you know what, I want a Rob Roy, or I want something a little bit
barreled
different.
aged. Absolutely, Ken. I think that here at Harlows, one of our strong suits is that we can disarm people about being leery of trying something out of their norm. We'll make you a cocktail tailored to your specific needs. If you don't like it, don't worry. We'll get you the old classic, what you want. But here we ask that you trust us, and we can give you the classics. We can give you a riff on a classic, or if you don't see something on the menu you like, we can create something on the spot for you.
And along with that, there has been many more additions to these cocktails that are coming out, particularly in bitters, right? There's all kinds of flavors of bitters.
Absolutely,
of course, we all know Angostura, maybe Peychaud bitters, but now they come in all different flavors, and different kinds of herbs are used. So just the range that it's out there for trying different things is really grown quite a bit, hasn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. The bitters plays a big factor into taking the classics and doing a new riff on them. Yeah.
Well, speaking of new riff, you're going to take what we all know as the hot buttered rum.
Correct.
Tell us about this particular cocktail that you're doing.
Sure. So today, like you said, we're going to do a hot buttered rum riff. The hot buttered rum dates back all the way back to the colonial days when soldiers coming off, and coming into the tavern, warming themselves up. And today we're going to be using not rum, but a very American classic, Laird's Applejack.
And this is actually made from apples. Would this be
Correct.
Aged apple cider, basically?
Yeah, pretty much. They use whole apples to distill. It's actually part apple brandy.
Okay.
But before America was into whiskey, they made apple brandy. So this is even older than the American drink whiskey.
They used what they had on hand,
Absolutely.
Right?
They just use the land.
Yeah, exactly. Well, why don't you make this up for us? And while you're doing it, tell us the ingredients that are in it and how it may differ from using the rum. Is it pretty much the same except for the applejack?
Yeah, absolutely. The basics are the same. You want your spirit of choice. The classic is a rum. You're going to take butter, and then you're going to add a dilution but of heat, meaning like water or warm cider or something like that. Today we are going to be using a heated cider.
All right. Well, let's see you make that.
Excellent. Ken, we're going to take our glass here. We're going to start with 1 ounce of what we are calling our fall butter.
And this is brown butter that you're using?
It's a butter made with the fall spices, cloves, nutmeg, allspice, brown sugar, a little pumpkin. Yeah, we got a lot of good stuff in there.
Wow. I mean, this that would be good on its own over ice cream.
Absolutely.
The aroma coming out of there is spectacular.
All right. And we're going to do 1.5 ounces of our Laird. So what we're going to do is we're going to top it off with our hot cider.
And that's just regular apple cider. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Just going to give it a little mix.
All right, here's a question.
Yeah.
People at home may want to know, when do you use a spoon and when do you use a shaker?
Wonderful. That's a great question. So the rule of thumb is generally that if it has citrus in it, you're going to shake it. So lime juice, lemon juice, orange juice. You want to explode those acids and really get that dilution going to complement the cocktail.
Okay.
Now, if it's a spirit-forward cocktail where it's just, say, like a Manhattan, you want to stir it.
Okay.
Yeah. You want to gently bruise and open up the alcohol with the dilution. Yeah. We get a little garnish here going for you. And there we go.
Right.
A riff on the hot buttered rum, which we call the Hallelujah.
All right, this looks wonderful. Let me give this a try here. Yeah, I mean, it smells like a almost like a caramel dessert. It smells like the ice cream, like rum raisin ice cream
Sure.
or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Oh wow. You get the citrus notes for sure, but
Yeah.
at the top you get which is a good thing here,
Yeah.
the fattiness of the butter.
Yeah.
Kind of coats your mouth. Very smooth. You can get in trouble drinking these. I'm looking back here at all the selection of spirits you have here, and the mark of a good bar to come to is looking up and seeing the variety that they have. Of course, you have a lot of the American whiskeys. On top of that, you have the different scotches, different rums, and of course the clear liquors. I mean, the vodkas and the gins. What's the trend now? I know that brown spirits have really made a comeback over the last 10 years.
Absolutely. With our variety, we try to carry a little bit something for everybody. The brown spirits are definitely on the rise. Rye is one of my personal favorite spirits right now on the rise. Gin is a big time puller now. Yeah, we're pretty happy with it. Mostly we try to get the customers excited about trying something new that they haven't heard. Small batches, people that are taking their distilling to an art form, and we're taking that and putting it into our cocktails for our art. So
Thank you very much. Very informative, and come on in here. Even if you're not coming around to have dinner, come on down here and sit down, have a great cocktail. A good bartender is not only going to make you an excellent crafted cocktail, but they're going to provide an education for you as well. They're going to be knowledgeable about the different spirits and the different bitters and all the other mixers that they have available. And don't be afraid to try something new. By the way, this gentleman has the coolest card I think I've ever seen. It looks like it's printed on wood, is it?
it's wood.
It
Yeah,
is wood.
absolutely, it's wood.
This is really cool. Hey, Robert, thank you very much.
Ken,
It has been
a pleasure. Yeah.
And I'm going to take another sip of this, and I'll be back with you later.